Well, first off, I mean, I think it was like a 2-0 count or a 3-0 count or something like that. And I guess it was a 2-0 count, and there was a ball thrown, and the umpire called it a strike. And then Doc kind of looked back and kind of stared at him like that ball's kind of out or whatever. And then the next pitch was thrown outside, pretty much the same spot according to Doc, and Doc was like, now, and he just kind of looked back to see if he was going to call it a strike, and I guess the umpire was like, now that's a ball, you know. And then I guess Doc didn't like the way the tone was being taken with him or the way he was staring at him or something like that, and then ended up throwing Doc out on a ball call, which I've never seen in baseball. And then, of course, you know, Wally, he's a player's manager, and he's going to take up for you and stick up for you, and that's what he was doing right there, you know. And, I mean, he didn't even come out there, run or anything. He just calmly walked out there and was like, hey, you know, what's he getting tossed for?
Yeah, what he's saying, like, what'd he say? What'd he say? You
yeah.
know, because he thought Doc might have said something just to piss the ump off, but.
And then the umpire was kind of being rude, and he was like, you'll read it in my report, this, that. And he's like, I just want to know what you threw him out for. And then one thing led to another, and I'm sure Wally got a little hot, and things escalated, and, you know, he got tossed, and then, you know, he's going to get his money's worth, which
I mean,
might
he's
as
already
well.
Gone, yeah.
And I think, like, sometimes coaches might do that, you know, fire you up, because we were kind of dead all day that day, and then we had 11 o'clock start. I mean, that's very early for us, especially when we're used to getting up 11, 12 o'clock. And so, and it did fire us up. You know, we ended up coming back and tying it, and we ended up kind of losing it in the bottom of the ninth on an error. So, I thought it was kind of cool. You know,
I was about to say,
brightened my day.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that happen before.
Yeah,
I thought it was pretty neat. I was actually coaching first, and I turned around. I thought maybe Wally was done when he walked back into the dugout, and then I was kind of laughing with some of the Anderson's guys, and all of a sudden I just heard bats clanging around, and I turned around. They're all out on the mound, and
he's telling the catcher to get out of the way because he don't want to hit the catcher. He's like, hey, catch, go back to the dugout. He starts throwing stuff all over the plate, all over the mound, all over third base.
Got the balls out.
Well, he had a little trouble at first trying to get the balls because the top was on the bucket, and I think he ripped his fingernail or something like that. And then he managed to get all the balls out there, and then next thing you know, he's sitting with us out there, standing out there in the bullpen because there's no clubhouse, obviously.